The sudden and violent appearance of the massive Darklands rodent bursting from the solid rock wall was quite the surprise for our heroes. Its adamantine-lined claws and teeth shore Raphael's armor clean away as it swung in wild rage. Fortunately, the enormous creature was far less than ready for Barrel's slowing magics, and with the danger reduced drastically, the heroes saw to the end of their wild foe. In the aftermath, Ruff found a well-hidden nook within the caves, behind a patch of overgrown mushrooms. Recuperating, the heroes decided it best to return to town and to resupply as well. And on the journey back, we're quite surprised to find Telford had joined me at the library, wandering around in a half-slumbering trance, aiding me in my studies. He's an odd sort, and I don't protest his assistance, but I'll be keeping a wary eye on him.
Hello there, creatures, and welcome to another episode of Stemming the Tide. We are back with our intrepid adventurers, and more importantly, with the people who play those adventurers. And I have a question for y'all. What's your favorite ingredient? Like, just nothing special. You know, it doesn't have to be a thing you use every day. It doesn't have to be a dish it reminds you of. But do you have a favorite raw ingredient? And I'll tell you, mine is garlic, hands down, followed closely by chili flakes.
Oh, well, okay. I have nothing to add to this conversation.
Cam gets me.
Yeah, I mean, garlic and onion and just like a little bit of oil, like you just get so fucking far. Like, something smells good in here. Yeah, I'm sauteing fucking garlic and oil or fat of some
Flavor
sort.
country.
Yeah, it's not even Flavor Town. That's Flavor Country. Like, yeah. I think that recently though I have been fucking with kale heavy, and I don't know why. I just I see Freeman shaking his head no.
I'm just not big on the texture of kale. To me it's like eating a sheet of like confetti, because like when I bite into it and break it up, it just sticks all in my mouth. It's just like, you know, like plastic sparkles just stuck everywhere, and it's really annoying.
I'm not sure.
I don't like it, and I don't care how much you knead it. I don't care how much you break it down. It's the same thing. It's just to me, it's just not a pleasant thing to eat.
It's like plastic. It never really breaks down. It just gets into smaller pieces.
It's annoying.
You guys got to try black kale or dino kale or lacto kale or purple kale. Green kale sucks.
I fuck with green kale too. I don't care.
Oh, okay, right on.
Yeah, currently it's green kale. I love just like making like little kale chips out of it with a little bit of oil in the oven, eating it raw in salads, putting it in soups. I don't know. I've been on just a kale kick. I mean, obviously like chicken is another one. Like there's just so much. An egg. I think egg might actually be the runner up for garlic for me, because you can just do so much shit with an egg.
See, I was actually thinking to myself, like, you know, what is my choice, an ingredient or is it like a food item? And I feel like it's both, because my number one is 100% egg. I think egg is like the greatest thing ever.
Egg's a good answer.
Like egg is the noun, whereas garlic and chilies are the adjectives, you know? Like they're amazing, but it's, you know, to have them on the egg, the egg is the vessel, and to me it's the best thing. I love eggs.
Do you ever think about how many eggs you probably eat in a week but don't realize it? Just like in things like buns or whatever else.
Yeah.
Like they're so
they're
ubiquitous.
such a versatile
Never crossed my mind.
food
Interesting.
item or ingredient. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like that post of like corn is in every aspect of your life, from like glues to just everything. Corn is fucking everywhere. But
yeah.
I hate corn, so fuck corn.
That's such a weird statement.
It's
Corn is such a
Yeah.
weird thing to have a hard line on.
It's a texture thing for me.
That's cool. That's cool. It's not something I've heard of before.
I remember someone telling me one time they didn't like peas because they're shifty.
Yeah, they are. You never know how when you're in that pod.
Mm.
Because they're
Yeah.
hard to catch on the plate.
They talk a lot of sense.
Yeah. What about you, Dunk? Is it peas or is it not?
No, peas are good. I'm pretty blasé. Onions and chili flakes are pretty fucking good answers, and then eggs are like my favorite goddamn food. So I'm gonna go way left field here and say water, like a good wet
Oh.
food.
I also love water. I'm always shocked when I meet someone who doesn't like water and avoids drinking it. I'm like, how can it be possible? If I have a water bottle next to me at all times, if I happen to forget it at work and I come home and I don't have my water bottle next to my bed, I get physically angry. I get so angry at myself because I always need water nearby.
Oh yeah,
I bought a second water bottle for that reason.
Yeah, I've used my bike water bottle as a backup many
Oh,
times. Yeah.
yeah. I was a recent convert to morning water because I used to be a big smoke weed first thing in the morning kind of guy and liked doing things in the day more. So now I'm a big morning water guy.
Yeah.
That's a good
Like
trade.
just water in general, but also water like as an ingredient in cooking. Like I do enjoy a good soup and a wetter side of food because
Dim
I'm
sum.
pretty bad at also drinking enough water to stay hydrated.
Dim sum. I just want to say that I don't think you understand how good the water is in Vancouver compared to like most of the rest of the
Oh,
world, though.
man,
Like, shout out
it's
to
so
Scott.
good.
You do such an amazing job up there holding it down. Anytime Freeman talks shit about you from now
You're
on,
welcome.
I'll come up there and set him straight. Because Jesus Christ, I have never had crisper, cleaner water in my fucking life. And I was one
That's
of
right,
those
baby.
fucking sickos that drank water out of the hose, like when I was a kid.
Hell yeah.
And then I got up to Vancouver, and I legitimately thought that like the waitstaff like brought me bottled water, like just in a cup when I asked for tap water, and I was just like, "What the?" It genuinely blew my mind, and that's such a like bonkers thing.
You know what's crazy is I work with someone who's from Europe, and they think the water here tastes so bad they just buy flats of bottled water because they won't drink the tap water.
That's insane.
I think it's insane too. Yeah. No, they think they can't stand the taste of it. Like, you're nuts.
I need to know what they're drinking in Europe because most of them can't even drink their tap water. Like,
Cholera mostly.
yes,
Yeah.
All right, Scott. I know I feel like you got to have a good answer for this.
And chicken wings is not a legit answer.
No, it absolutely
Well,
is. That
I
is an
mean-
ingredient. That is part of a chicken.
Yeah. Well, you guys are way off because I got a great one here. I think my number one most favorite is Red 40, probably followed up by palm oil.
Fuck. I knew you'd save it, bud. Mad love.
The best of the best.
What the hell?
Come on, man. Palm oil?
Glass of palm oil with a couple drops of Red 40 in it. Get that Scotty Buddy sunrise going
I
on.
think we just unlocked the recipe for Mountain Dew Code Red.
That's right. Anytime, it's just like Red 40, known to cause cancer in children's brains during development. Why not just put it in all the candies, right? Like,
Yeah.
I do like the red dinosaurs best. Am I in danger?
yes. Well,
yes,
maybe it'll make your brain bigger.
you never know.
That's definitely how mutations work according
Yes.
to movies.
Yep.
Some very alarming swelling.
Freeman's down at the bulk barn just taking them out by the kilogram.
I don't really like dessert or sweet things, but you cannot take gummy candy away from me. It's like my big sugar weakness.
Respect. I'm on the nibs train right now, like Twizzler nibs.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, those are
I've
so
never had
good.
them.
I've been hard on the squashies. Oh,
Yeah.
Squashies?
Yeah, they're from the UK. They're really, really good. They're kind of halfway between a gummy and a marshmallow, and they're super fucking great.
Oh, they're the two colors?
Yeah, they kind of look like
These things. Okay. I don't think I've had them, but
they're almost like a savory gummy. No, wait, no, that's more
Wait,
of a name.
wait.
No.
hold the phone.
Just a meat
chewing
gummy.
on
That would be something you could get from the UK, though. Just like a gelatin cube or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like a Bovril candy.
something. We used to have this on Christmas.
Just chewing on bouillon cubes.
Ooh, teriyaki chicken wings that are like Turkish delights.
Yeah.
I'm lost in the sauce.
What's that subreddit?
Heyo.
Like food you're not supposed to eat? Oh god.
Well, now that we know how we would cook it up, let's see what these characters are going to cook up when they make it back to Atari.
Hey.
Oh, so smooth.
I didn't say it
and
was
silky.
a good one. I said
So
I had
punny.
one.
So punny. He's always punny.
It's the thought that counts.
It's my one outlet.
Smooth as a raw egg, hey?
James is a regular old pundit.
You're fired, Freeman.
Leave that amount of dead air in. It needs it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I always do.
Someone insert a laugh track.
Yeah. we need a sitcom laugh track right there. Get on freesounds.org.
I got one. I got a laugh track.
Oh, I love it. So yeah, looks like you're doing some downtime. We kind of left some options out at the end of the last episode, from what I recall, and we've reiterated a little bit behind the scenes here on what's available to you. So these fine friends have done some homework and decided what they're going to do. So you tell me. I'll just remind the listeners that we are currently on. I'll remind them what I mentioned to all of you. We're currently on the 24th of the month. On the 27th, the +2 weapon potency you ordered from Absalom will arrive. And we're late on the 24th, like 11 p.m. kind of thing. So we're effectively on the 25th. And then on the 28th, the Drow will receive a response from the nearby bigger settlement as well. Yeah, you all tell me what you want to do.
I think that we wanted to get the +2 armor rune attached to Ruff's armor, since he's already going to have to buy a new set.
As well as the Resilient and the Deathless. So that'll be 2 days and 101 gold to get all that transferred.
Yep. And then transfer the +2 weapon potency from the dagger to Harold's cleaver.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's effectively already putting you on to the 27th for 2 days.
Yep.
And that on the 27th, that weapon potency rune arrives. So are you going to spend another day adding that to something?
Yeah, and I also wanted to try to convince Scoot to take the demon mask to bump up the intimidation, since it's just sitting there.
Okay. I think
If
did
he's-
that come from Kruka?
Came from Lump.
Came from Lump. Okay.
Yeah. Your mouth is
I'll think about it.
okay.
Harold's just so handsome. I don't want to cover up his face.
You can just wear it in battle, like a battle mask.
Yeah, Scoot again, just thinking of aesthetic over function while
but it
risking his
matters.
life.
It's important. You have to look good while you die.
Fashion
Like,
souls in Pathfinder.
Well, it's just like, I don't know if anyone here has played Harry Potter Legacy, but the equipment in, like, the way the equipment is set up in the game is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. It's completely
dog water. Yeah.
like broken.
yeah?
But yeah, it's pure hot dog water. It gives you the option to not show it,
Mhm.
you know, and you can make it look like
Yeah.
whatever other
Okay.
item you want. So yeah, you know what? Way better. This mask, I'm wearing it, but no
You get
one can
yourself
see
some
it.
scrolls of like invisible armor or something. Fine, but you gotta spend money on it.
Yeah.
But that being said, just having a
I
mask
just want to
like
see this salt and
I
pepper
like the idea
beer.
of having a mask like actually it's on the back of your head, and then just before combat you just quickly pull it down like you're a Power Ranger or something.
Or like Corinthian helmets. I don't know if
Yeah.
you've ever worn a Corinthian helmet, but you could basically just set it on top of your head and then tilt your head forward and boom, it just fall into place.
Or like any Marvel character, and
Yeah.
because they need to justify the movie star
Yeah.
being in the movie.
And then we wanted to put in an order for at least 1+2 armor potency rune. We'll figure out who gets that when we get back to us, seeing who's alive still at that point. And then I think I was trying to talk them into getting some elemental runes for their weapons. I don't know if they ever came to a conclusion, if we're just getting another set of +2 armor rune sent to us.
I don't feel like Ruff needs an elemental rune for the weapon, just because it's pretty easy for me to attach elemental damage to just about anything, either through Spell Strike or Arcane Cascade.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is there, so if you have fire and ice locked down, what do you guys think would be the next best element?
Either electricity or, well, we have sonic already, electricity or force, but the force would be more expensive, so I'd have to go check our math again to see if we have enough.
And then Dunk is going to be rocking some electricity with the spear.
He's already got sonic on it, and the electricity part comes in with the polarizing mace.
Yeah, that's what I was going for, but
Yeah, I'll be adding electric when I can re-prepare my spells, now that I can do DC spells with a Magus, not just attack spells.
Yeah.
yeah, because I definitely round out whatever we don't have. So I like stuff.
I like stuff.
My cantrips will be void, electricity, fire, and ice.
Acid then, for moi.
Okay, corrosive rune.
Corrosive, yeah. Corrosive.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention for a second there. It's just what Scott just said. I want one of those like aphorism like posters on my wall, but it's just got a picture of the junk lady from the movie The Labyrinth, and I just wanted to say, I like stuff. Scottrick McBangos.
I mean, I have a printer.
Let's do it.
That's not a high bar.
Put it on the merch store. Let's go.
Yeah, listeners, we have a real shitty Teespring. Feel free to check
It's not
that out.
shitty.
Right, edit out
One of
that
my friends
shit.
got
It's
the
not
shirt
great.
and they like it. Shout out Dustin.
We made a sale?
We made a couple.
Whoa. Well, thanks for letting me know. Shout out Dustin. Yeah, sink it back into the company.
Re-up Scott's investment.
We can talk about Teespring's payout threshold off air.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that about covers all the shopping and the
Okay, so
selling of loot.
yeah, so you are placing an order, which means it's now the 28th to finish, or if you want to go to the 28th to finish adding the rune that just arrived, as I assume you do, and then you will have been able to place the order on the 25th, so you have to wait one more day if you want that order to arrive, and then yet one more day to apply it. So we're looking at the 28th, 29th, or 30th that you're finishing. This is a long downtime already for this podcast. We're already pushing that limit. That we're at a new record, I think. 4 days.
Two Locked So wouldn't have been down for this.
Yeah. But is that the plan? Or place the order, wait again, or get stuff done while you're waiting.
I mean, we might take the day just to go see what the drow said in between instead of just sitting in town the entire time.
No, sure, yeah. I still want to ask you what you guys are doing while you're doing it. It's just like you're waiting for someone to transfer these rooms for you, right?
Yeah.
Or like prepare that new armor for you. And then like I've given you some options too. If anyone wants to like maybe retrain a feat, even though it's a slightly shorter period than normal, why not? Or you want to retrain like a skill increase, up to you all. But like, what do you all get up to when you have this downtime?
I think Beryl spends most of the time walking around town and just sampling different foods and then hanging out in the druid circle, trying to like ignore the glances at her feet and just druids being xenophobic at times to new ideas, but mostly just trying to be cheerful, hanging out with Inoki. Would love to meet the kobolds if that's an option. That sounds like a blast to her. But yeah, just mostly trying to bond with the new gang.
Speaking of which, let's look at the new work in progress barrel artwork.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
amazing.
Oh, cool.
I love the dark dwarf, like the skin is like gray dark. I love that.
Charcoal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cute little mushrooms and
Yeah.
And-
And the new Inoki
Yeah.
is definitely cuter than the old one. Still
Yeah.
terrifying.
Oh, that's
but
Inoki?
cuter.
Sharp teeth
Yeah,
going
the one
on.
with the
Yeah.
okay, definitely cuter, definitely cuter.
It's a little more reminiscent to something out of Mario.
Yeah.
I think Ruff is going to spend the majority of his downtime retraining a skill. If you'll allow it, I would like to take my trained from religion and up my deception to expert.
Oh, so you're gonna be untrained in religion?
Correct.
Okay, and then you're going from trained to expert in deception. Sure, I know
Yeah.
I know you need a little investment in deception, so
I could use a little bit more,
Yeah.
for feints and stuff.
it's either that or yeah, a retrained distracting spell strike because you kind of need the increase in deception to make it work.
Yeah, and religion, it was there because it was part of the old Raphael. But I think as he's kind of becoming one with the Shaika, his focus is shifted over to occultism a little bit. And as he's meditating in Arthur's old place, trying not to focus, looking for any possible distraction from the mystery of Arthur's whereabouts, he'll spend his time delving inward to some of his the old hosts of the Shaika and try and up that deception. Maybe it's through card tricks or through throwing his voice or something like that. But he's going to be looking through his past selves and their experiences to get that training.
I realize that's more realistic, but I really love the idea of Raphael just like running around town and just telling white lies to people and then just fessing up like almost immediately afterwards. Like,
And like with the focus on what like the Shaika is and what your immediate mission is, like the reason why you are the Shaika right now, like that came with lore Abomination Vaults, but also lore Nimbaloth. So you don't really need a broad spectrum of religious information in your head. You have Nimbaloth already. Like that's the focus here. So it makes sense. To me.
And I think they found the doors. Like he's convinced that he's found where Belcora is hiding, and he's also convinced that this is his purpose in life. So taking that skill out of a theoretical and moving it into a practical, he's no longer there's no more prep, there's no more defense. He's speccing into offense is the way I'm thinking.
Okay, I dig it. What about Harold? Does he open up the butcher shop for a little bit?
Is that a euphemism?
Yeah. I think that Harold doesn't open up the butcher shop, but is just spending more time helping the people of Otari where they need it. This has been his community for a long time, but as we've discussed, he kind of spent more and more time away from it. And I think that he is trying to use his time to reconnect, because the way that he would reconnect usually would be through the butcher shop, would be from hunting something and then taking it back and having the community come in, and pick up whatever they'd like. But there isn't necessarily time to just go hunt for an elk and come and process it and whatever. Like maybe there is, but I think that just the town is in need of different help right now. And so he's just offering his assistance around, whether it's just carrying lumber to repair things or whatever. He's just trying to get involved with the community again. He's spending some more time as well, though, processing what's going on and also just renewing his faith with Skode. They were just on kind of a hunt, if you will, when they were hunting the Gigateth?
The Gogateth.
Gogateth. And I think that was the first time really that he's been back in the Abomination Vaults where it felt like a hunt to him. It was an apex predator and they were out to kill it. And unfortunately they didn't. And you don't always win or, get your quarry in a hunt. But I think he's using that to center himself. His thoughts kind of go back to the time that he spent abroad. And more he's been thinking about not his recent trip, but back to when he was in the realm of the Mammoth Lords, where he met this mysterious woman whose face is on his amulet, who we haven't really been introduced to, but that was the introduction of him to Skode, because that is in the deities, Skode's in the deities of the Mammoth Lords. And so that's where he learned to take the hunt from something that was economical. You know, he's going out to hunt something and gets the meat from it and the pelts and can use that to further his own life, just from a monetary sense. But it became more ritual. It became more divine for him to be a part of the hunt. And I think he's taking this time to slow down from the fast-paced action that's in the Abomination vaults and just reconnect with his deity.
Cool beans. Dunk. Is Nick avoiding his people?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think he'd go back somewhat. Let me see if I know what this word means.
They want you, their scion, to lead them to their exemplar, their dragon, their leader that you've mentioned to them. But you're having second thoughts.
Yeah, so I think he'd come back preaching the good word of the dragon in a way that's a little bit more like treating it like a god to be afraid of, kind of. Exercising some caution, almost like we should be working towards this, but, you know, let's make sure that we're all... You know, we've got 5 days here, so I imagine he would spend some. They've still got, you know, whatever work they're doing, rebuilding the Thirsty Alpaca. He's got time to kind of slow the roll, as it were.
Would you say like it's something like trying to make sure people aren't ready to be too subservient, but like keep a measure of independence, but like this is maybe there's something they can gain from the dragon, but like let's not become their servant.
Yeah, exactly. Like he had cautioned the Adamant before that no harm should come to the town out of their service of the dragon, and I think he's really going to be making that a wider point of the town comes first and the promise of the dragon is in service of that, or at least to be careful of that. Yeah, I could imagine a speech along the lines of like, I have seen the great power of the dragon, and we have much to look forward to, but we have much to be wary of. And he'd be kind of muttering in a bit more of like, you know, he's proselytizing, but he's not really trying to convert people so hard that they'd be, you know, zealous.
Trying to keep them a little more awestruck, maybe. Like it seems
a little more grounded, as if there were a spike. A grounding spike. Because I would think I might caution them to wait to go barreling down into the dungeon before some further dangers are cleared up.
Sure. Yeah, because they are. That's what they. You know, that's part of what they're waiting for. They're waiting for you to lead the way, to clear the way.
Yeah, and until his companions stop dropping like flies around him, he's probably not going to be able to divide his attention between both missions.
All right. Cool beans. So time well spent, I would say.
Hey, I'm just wondering, what's your thoughts on just because you're cool and because we're all cool, we all just get mythic striking runes for freezies?
I thought you were about to offer drugs to the
just for
group or
fun.
something.
Rule of cool, man.
Under no circumstances will we be playing mythic rules in any of the games that I run. It's just not happening.
That's why he's just asking
It's
for
only
a rune.
280,000 gold for all of them.
Yeah, I'll see if Mayor Menhemes has that lying around in the city vaults.
Open up the coffers, Menhemes.
Hit up one of the lumbering tycoons in town. Get a quick loan.
I mean, theoretically we'll be the proud owners of a lighthouse when this is over.
Oh yeah, the hot market on inland lighthouses.
Yeah, known money makers.
Yeah. All right. So, what day are we? Or do you want to go talk to the drow first before you decide what day you're actually venturing back on into the unknown?
Yes.
Okay. So, if you head back to Ildaris, you'll be actually it depends on what route you take. If you take the original route, then you'll kind of have to do the secret thing on the rocks with the elven runes, and then you're met with a guard, and then they recognize you. They send you on the way, or you can go the back way, and eventually you just get to the Ildaris door. Where you got to do a little secret knock that they taught you, and you're allowed back in. Got to submit your weapons. You go wait again for a short bit. You meet in the big room again, and she's like, "Oh, it's good to see you. Your timing is most fortuitous. We received word not long ago from Lozarden. It is good and bad news, I'm afraid. They have given us permission, but we are strongly cautioned to wait for reinforcements if we are to engage the Erdathon. It's already been some time since your foray with them, which means they have probably had time to regroup. My superiors, while granting permission, do not wish us to take any unnecessary risks without a little more reinforcement."
And what's the timeline on their reinforcements?
It is a good question. They did not say exactly when they would send reinforcements, but I would suspect within the 2-3 days, typically.
How far away from the lighthouse firing are we that we can think of, or the recharge?
Good question.
I mean, I think we're 3 days out from the last fire.
It fired on the 23rd. Wait, was it right? Is that right? Yeah. 23rd. Lump dies, and Ruff is saved by Azori's patron. Gauntlet can be reactivated, yeah. So we're on technically on the 28th right now.
So Harold turns to his companions. Now, it sounds like, to me, we should go on and wait for these reinforcements. Hey, it can make all the difference. And why bother putting ourselves at risk when we can be searching other areas of this here cave in the meantime? What do y'all think, though?
I believe our priority should be towards the Lins.
This is sound, Beryl. I appreciate the insight, and I would be inclined to agree. But we must extinguish the Erdathon at some point. They are, and I know this firsthand, too dangerous of an enemy to leave at our backs. And Lump would caution us against it.
How many would you say there were?
Less than 100.
More than 20.
This is a wide range of numbers, but I appreciate your willingness to give a vague answer rather than a specific and wrong one.
And let's just say... Forgot what I was going to say.
What would you like to say, Harold?
Go on.
Harold, you are staring as if a loading screen and a Windows sound has gone off inside your head.
I'm glad we can enjoy long silences as a group.
The truth is, Beryl, we have no idea of knowing how many are down there currently. I was taken to a state of unconsciousness, and rightfully so, the rest of the party retreated. That combination mixed with knowing they had reinforcements unseen in the tunnel and their ability to replenish their ranks in the time since we have been away makes giving you an accurate figure difficult.
I see. Well, then we can say less and just focus on the Lins until we can get reinforcements from our drow compatriots here.
They truly are a scourge that needs to be dealt with.
Beryl just nod.
And I do kind of want to make it clear that you get the vibe that now that they've been given not only permission but are being reinforced, the drow are less inclined to like pressure you to be a part of said extinguishing of the Erdathon. Like, you're more than welcome to join them, and they certainly wouldn't turn you away, but also they understand like you've got your mission and it's quite important. They've given you information that's helpful. There's that vibe of like, trust in us to protect our own, you know, and to see to the end of our enemy. You don't have to like go on fretting, you know, kind of in a very same sense as Otari is like, we're good, go do your thing, right? Like the Drow are giving you that vibe as well.
What you're saying is you don't want to run 100 character combat.
I really don't. I really don't.
I want to make you do it just for shits and giggles.
And I won't. If you do go, I'll figure something else out. But yeah.
Minion rules.
Did the Erdefan have any good gear? Perhaps we may want to tag along to reap some of the spoils. No, I'm just kidding. It's just
I actually
like,
honestly can tell you that you didn't see anything, like all the Erdefan you fought, they all seem to have the same weapons, up to and including Kerfell.
And we did get his sweet gear.
He had a beefier looking Roka sword, but it's just ruined. So yeah, and it's yeah.
No, I figured there was nothing higher than like a +1 in there, but
Yeah,
I want to paint the walls with their blood, though.
Now, we can trust those murderous drow to be deceitful and genocidal all we want.
I thought you said that they explode when they die into a void like vapor.
Gunk.
Void like gunk.
Oh, gunk. I see.
I want to paint the walls with their gunk if you want to be pedantic about it.
Is that a euphemism?
Yes. Hard yes.
But yeah, like Beryl just wants to, it sounds like we got our answer, and so down to just go back to town, wait for the runes, and then go back to where we just were. If we see the Krikatog or whatever, body the shit out of that thing, and then
The Gokateth.
what was it?
Different creatures.
Sorry, how could I? No, you're absolutely. They are completely different things, but Jesus Christ, the names are so fucking similar.
And I will say that on your journeys down and back up, at some point you will have noticed that the Caligni have actually kind of regathered the two separate groups and have arrived in the library.
Whoa.
Aw.
They're not at their outpost anymore?
No. The ones that were like cultish were like basically the other lead what was I forgetting their names now?
Forceful reintegration?
No.
Dulak?
Dulak spoke with the other one that you
Galudu?
Galudu, thank you. Yeah, so Galudu basically went and talked to them after you had did some name dropping, and you know, being as desperate as they are generally, they went back into Galudu's fold, probably under some strict rules. And Galudu has, but also has followed the advice that you had given the cultish ones, and they all have gone up to see the library as a reasonable place to settle, at least for the moment. They just need a safe space, basically. And even though some of the Caligni were killed by the Grave Knight in there, so they were cautious about going back. But with all the information combined between the two groups, this is where they've arrived. And Talford's still wandering around in a half comatose state, kind of reading books in an odd way. And Augrael is, kind of gleefully putting some of the Caligni to work and happy to have more than a few sets of ears to practice his poetry on. And there is a certain relaxed sense to the Caligni now because there does seem to be some security in this place.
Do we overhear any of this poetry?
Sure, why not?
You all have such interesting names. It inspires me to add the poetic sounds of your tongue into my poems. Do you want to hear one? Dulak, you are a fearless leader. You remind me of another. Tulak was his name. And he was like my brother. Oh, that's not a very good one at all. That's not a very good one at all. Let's try a nonsense one. Galudu Galudu, Bantha Pudu. I read that in a book about wars in the stars. That's pretty good, right? Okay.
We've been over this.
What? Over what? Over what?
No nonsense. Your other stuff is fine, but no nonsense. It's distracting.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm still working on it. Art is practiced.
It is. I'm not diminishing you in any way. Just please, no more nonsense. Also, do you have my cigarettes and coffee? Please tell me you have my cigarettes and coffee.
Arthur puts down like a doggy bag.
Oh my god. You are the best. You're just like your uncle. Always.
Alfred has turned from betraying menacing evil man to a bit.
For now.
I don't want to take us too far off course here, but I think I should get a hero point for pulling Dulak and Galudu off the dome.
Hey, I agree.
Off the dome. Let's see. How many hero points does Nick have right now? Yeah, go on. Have one.
One lonely hero point.
Why not?
Thanks, Freeman.
You know, I'll go ahead and give Cam one for bitmongering with Talford.
I just want to say that Talford has always been about his cigarettes, and that was not a bit.
Telford has always been about them darts.
It's a real problem. It affects his daily life.
Yeah, the latrines are extra full between the coffee and the cigarettes. Thank God I got some helping hands.
Ugh.
Ugh. I never knew the definition of the word sluice before.
Everything about this conversation is off-putting.
Oh, go eat some lemon bars.
And he presents one to Ogro.
Oh, I've heard such great tales about these, but I'm afraid they won't be suitable for my palate. Let me try, though. Let me try.
Talford just snatches it out of Ogriel's hand and eats it.
Okay. Not even a lick. Okay.
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
Talford just holds his hand out. Here you go, bud. This is getting too weird. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Okay, you go back to town. So what was it? The 29th, the new runes you ordered again arrive. Are you going to spend one more day and get them done and leave on the 30th?
I'm down.
It's fine by me.
Yes.
Yeah, that math is mathin'.
Okay, math is mathin'. Beautiful. You are now officially 1 week from the last firing. It is the 30th of Lamashan. You head back down into the vaults.
Wait.
You don't head back down into the vaults.
Did we get the runes from Absalom that we
Yes,
sent off for
yeah.
them? Did we wait? Okay, so we need to figure out who got that plus to the other one. Either Harold or Nirkaj, in my opinion.
+2 armor, or
Armor, yeah.
I think we had said Nick.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. +2 it is.
+2 to the armor? I thought you said, or did Ruff already get one?
Ruff got one. We had one in our inventory.
And did you add the corrosive to your...
Sure did. Which leads me into my next scene. So while they're back in town, Harold goes down to pick up his newly runed up cleaver. And, he takes it back, and you have to understand that this cleaver means everything to him. He's taken it all across Galarian, basically. And so, he's back and inspecting it. The keen edge on it. And he's just understanding the corrosive nature of it. And though the thing is with Harold is that this is nice. It didn't necessarily have to happen because he can use his own abilities to kind of create corrosive if he needs to. But it is nice to have it built in, so if he's attacking someone that maybe isn't someone that he's targeting, he can still use that. So, sitting alone in the butcher shop, he's behind his desk, his butchering area, the butcher counter, and it just has the cleaver sitting on the counter. And he's also looking at this mask that he's been given, the demon mask, and just reflecting on the fact that this isn't something that he would usually wear. And he's looking at it, but determines that any extra strength he can use in the hunt would be understood and upheld by Skode. This is another tool in your tool belt to hunt the biggest, the strongest of any creature. So he takes his new corrosive cleaver and just with the mask in front of him begins to use the acid, the corrosion provided by the weapon, the corner of the blade, and just starts to carve in on the forehead of this demon mask. The sun rising over the horizon, which is the symbol of Skode. And in the realm of the Mammoth Lord, Skode is a strong woman with all sorts of tattoos and facial tattoos. And so he just carves in these tattoos using the acid to etch it into this mask, and decides to use this to present Skode in combat, to uphold her edicts, and dons it with a new religious fervor for the hunt.
There's I was looking at Skode the other day because I didn't realize it actually came from they introduced her in one of the APs, the Quest for the Frozen Flame, from the Mammoth Lords, and I love that she has this edge of like competition to her hunt, but also insists upon like full use of what you kill if possible. But there's like another popular hunting one in that area, but she's like got a more like competitive edge, like the kind of the glory of the hunt, and you know, those who can take it down first kind of thing is like supported, but like let none go to waste. And
yeah, the provider is the other one.
yeah. So it's a really cool deity. I like Skode. Go on, have a hero point.
Hey.
Yeah. That was really good, Scott.
Pushing that aesthetic. Gotta do it.
Hey, you know what? I made it my own.
Yeah, there you go. You just gotta own it. It actually reminds me of there was a podcast that runs Quest for the Frozen Flame, and they got like a healing staff at some point. And like if you look at the artwork for Tui, it's like a really like kind of polished, kind of almost like holy looking like thing. And they just were like, yeah, I'm gonna start taking it apart and like rebuild it with like branches and vines and stuff, because I think it was the druid holding it or something like that. It was really cool. Like, I'm making it mine.
I also did that with the last staff, if you recall.
Yeah, you did. That's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, you did do that. You deconstructed all the bones off of it. Nakazarin had it all macabre.
You mean awesome?
Okay, so with all of that, you head back into the vaults. Am I allowed to say that now?
We.
On the 30th. Yeah.
Okay, on the 30th. What time of day do you leave? Just to make sure we have some consistency here.
To attach the runes we got from Absalon, how long would that take if they arrive on the 29th?
They'll arrive early on the 29th, so you have the whole day, so you can leave anytime you want on the 30th.
Early as possible, then, I think. I think we're all probably itching to get back and find that lens.
Okay, so let's say you leave a nice 6 a.m.
Yeah, daybreak. Ruff needs to go to the coffee shop and get about 1,000 coffees for the Caligny, and
It's an instant coffee.
Yeah.
Put in some special orders.
Just one of those boxes of coffee from Timmy's.
Yeah. Some donut holes.
Cool. And so we can get you all the way back down to the 9th level of the hunting grounds by 8 a.m. or so. And where do you go next? Do you venture past the Gogatheth's lair and scoot your way back around that northern side, heading to the west trying to get to the other side of the lake, or you go somewhere else?
Yeah, I think we would just continue our circle of the place. It doesn't make any sense to try to go the other. I guess we could go the other way, but might as well just keep pressing.
Sure.
Sounds good.
All right, so you press on. You had found that little hidey hole nook, kind of cave beyond some mushrooms. So you have a little safe space in there to rest or kind of hide if you need. But as you make your way all the way around past the Gagates lair, which you hear a couple little popping sounds coming down that narrow cave, but not much clatter. Looks like the thing is kind of...
Oh no, it has Jiffy Pop.
It's hiding in its lair for now. You move past the ebon doors and the dead black pudding, and then the dead roper, and past the dead Shuln that destroyed Ruff's armor.
Real quick, do we want to just go fuck it up in its lair? Like, also, did we get any money for the adamantine teeth from that naked mole rat? You said you were going to look into that.
Shoot, I did forget.
We can handle that later. I don't want to get into it right now, but I'll remind you later.
Yeah, okay. Please do.
Good to call a guy.
Or can we use a Dakota weapon in adamantine?
Well, that's just it. Yeah, that kind of would have been an option to. You can't really coat per se. I don't think you got to like construct something.
I mean, you can flavor coat.
Yeah, you
and
can just get flavor
But
coat.
yeah,
You'd be cool about it.
Gold plating, chroming is the thing.
Yeah, well, I'll look into it. I'll look into it for sure.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I mean, the only real question before we move on is, do we go into its lair and beat the shit out of it for being a bitch?
I don't know if we want to be in its home turf when we fight it.
I mean, all of this is its home turf as far as Barrel's concerned.
Is there any way for you to even block the entrance? Let's trap it in there.
There is, but that thing hits hard enough, it will just break whatever we put there.
Because it depends on what you have at your disposal, I guess. Yeah.
I could put up so many walls with a wall of stone, but like I said, it would still just be able to break through.
Does the wall of stone, does it persist? Or does it have a limited
Yeah,
time?
it stays there forever.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I either want to go kill it or just move on. I don't want to do anything else.
I say we kill it.
Yeah, if we know where it is.
We can't have a creature like that at our back. And something tells me that we're gonna have to come back to these doors here, and we saw it feasting on a creature right in front of them. And who's to say that won't be one of us if we turn our back on it?
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna head into the lair. Oh boy, it's happened a couple times, but it's not been super often that you've had to fight the same creature twice. So yeah, you sneak your way through back to the Gagates lair. Any preparatory spells we want to cast here?
All of
Remember,
them.
it's a kind of pretty narrow passage to get into the cavern, but you've been in that cavern and there wasn't much going on other than some viscera and some fungi in the corner.
Do we think this is going to be our big fight for the day? Not you, Freeman. Everybody else.
Yeah, that's definitely up to you.
It's not going to be great given how the last round went. I can see this probably being like a big fight for the day.
I say we throw everything at it just to kill it.
Keep in mind, preparatory spells should be 5 minutes or longer. Anything that's 1 minute, you got to do in combat. Is a general rule.
No preparatory spells then. Unless somebody wants to be real big, but
I like the maneuverability at
Yeah,
this
the real big is a give and take.
Yeah.
Okay, so who heads in first?
Nick, do you want to be large? Not huge, but just large.
I'd still have to squeeze to escape if I was large, right?
No, you wouldn't have to squeeze, but it would be difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain. Even that, I mean, we might have to book it.
I will not cast that.
Okay.
I'm small but mighty.
So put yourselves in some marching order there, and when you come around the corner, cautiously, although with some light spilling into the room because some of you can't see in the dark, you will catch
what an
this
idiot.
creature kind of creature like has a little pile of of bones, like its lonely little kind of nest that it seems to be hovering over and picking at some, like, you know, bits and pieces. And yeah, we're just gonna roll right into it. It's gonna see you. It's gonna start. It's the clacking and popping picks up, and it makes this like whistling noise that's kind of really eerie, and it's gonna get ready to defend itself. So, and you're going in guns a-blazing. I love it. You're on the hunt.
That's right.
Let's get some initiative.
27.
Ooh, not 20 for a 38.
Hot diggity damn.
26.
24.
You got one of your fancy initiative things you want to do there, James, before we kick in?
No, I'm pretty happy with the 26.
Okay. So, boom. Begin combat. Top of the order is a Gulgateth, who tied with Nirkash. And when the enemies tie, unless you have a Pilgrim's Token, I think, the enemy goes first. So,
I do not.
Or an elf.
or if you were an elf, I think this thing is going to, in its home, you suddenly wandered in, and it's a little like starts whistling and and clacking and popping, and it's going to delay as it knows that its back is to the wall suddenly to something that it had to run away from. Nick, what do you got?
Nick is just gonna get this party started and take a sudden charge in.
Oh boy. Okay. Sudden charge in. Double movement. Swing, swing, swing.
30 to hit.
30 is a miss. Yeah. Oh, it just like pulls its spindly legs a bit away from you, like dodging out of the way. Whistling.
And we're gonna do a 2-action. Oh no, sorry, shit! It was a 2-action run in. So just a stabbity stab with another 30 that'll miss.
Oh no!
And Nick is feeling a little exposed right now.
It sure is, because you know the Gulgateth's gonna now go because it's been assaulted, and it will go ahead and shoot at a Jaws attack at you for a 42. God.
Yeah, that's gonna crit.
It's gonna crit. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is bad news all over again. 56 piercing damage.
Holy fuck.
Are we really sure?
It's not half, so that's something.
Not half. And it is going to improved grab with a 30 against your fortitude DC.
That is a success.
Okay, so you are grabbed, and which makes you off guard, and then it's going to start swinging its agile little green little feet at you for a 27 to hit, followed by a 33 to hit.
27 does not hit. Can I use dodge away here? Let me see what dodge away does. Trigger, you aren't off guard. Okay, yeah, I'm off guard.
Oh, you are off guard, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I can't dodge away, so that will hit.
Okay, one of those hits. It's going to be a 23 more piercing damage.
Okay.
All right, and barrels up. Oh, boy.
Oh, and just to back up, both of those hit. It wasn't just one of them.
Oh, both hit. Oh, shit. Sorry. 27 hits. Okay, take another 26.
Okay, Nick is down.
Oh, shit.
Have you updated your armor so it's got the +2 on it?
Yeah, I had a 29, and then I got grabbed, and it was a 27.
Shit.
Oh, this thing just like, this whistling, like doing this weird screaming noise and just jabbing Nick like in a big panic. Barrel, what do you get? Oh, this is bad.
Barrel's gonna go ahead and move 25 feet. Actually just 15 feet up to the top to be able to see Nick and the creature, and then is going to cast Crushing Ground at it.
Okay.
So I need a reflex save, please.
Reflex coming in at 35.
35 will be a success, but not a critical success. So you're going to take 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Just click the hat button. And that is all 3 of Barrel's actions.
Okay. Rough.
Nothing dissimilar. He will stride 15 feet, so he's got an open view. Seeing Nick go down, he's pretty upset about that, so he's going to launch Ignition with his next 2 actions.
Harold, do not run in. Just wait here. Make it come to us.
That's a 4 for a 21.
Yeah, it's a critical miss.
Yeah, that's rough. And his turn.
Harold, you've just been told not to run in. What do you do?
Mighty fine advice. Harold is going to exploit vulnerability on this creature.
Okay.
Fails.
Ooh. Well, that just means you get the personal antithesis, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to use a hero point and try again.
Well, you know it doesn't have any weaknesses to exploit already, because you rolled before.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
then I will
I'll
not
give you
do
that.
that.
Mhm.
Okay, so
It's part of the you recalling the stories. You're like, this thing has no weakness. It's terrifying, you know.
right. Okay, so Harold will do that for the first action. Harold will swap out the cleaver for the throwing hammer, and will throw.
Okay. Throwing hammer has what kind of range increment? It's
20.
Like 20 feet. Okay, so if it goes beyond 20 feet, it's going to be a -1 or -2 per.
It was a 4 on the die. It's a way miss.
Big ol' miss. Yeah.
And it returns to his hand, and that is his turn.
Not gonna lie, this is one of the worst first rounds you all have ever had.
Our last combat, Ruff got crit twice and lost his armor in the first round. So
Yeah, true.
kind of a draw.
Yeah, it's up there as all. Nick,
People
it
like
is
an underdog.
your turn. Can we get a? I keep forgetting what they're. I always want to say death save. They got the 5e
Recovery
death
check.
save. Recovery check. Thank you. I'm gonna roll a recovery check, please.
4.
Yikes.
T?
Nick is now dying 2. Yeah, not teen. No, just 4. Nick is now dying 2. And this thing still has Nick in its jaws, but basically has just been assaulted a bit from a distance there, and so still holding Nick, is going to charge towards you all with it's just gonna run up and just start swinging legs at you guys.
Just using Nick as a club.
Yeah, basically it's got a 10-foot reach on these legs, so it's just gonna go up just in front of you a little bit and go ahead and swing. Oh boy, who is that at? Okay, this is not good. I gotta roll to see who gets it first. Sorry, Harold. It's a natural 20 for 46.
Oh no.
So you're gonna take 52 piercing damage.
Okay, so I will use forcefully putting forward the ambulance. The amulet. The ambulance.
Call an ambulance.
Just get it coming. Just get it started. So I am going to get a resistance of 11.
Okay. So instead of 52, you will take 41 damage.
Fine.
And then the second leg will go for a different target, which is going to be Barrel, for 41 to hit.
That will hit and crit.
44 piercing damage. As this thing is just holding a limp Nick in its jaws. Bam, bam. This thing is dangerous. Oh my god.
That explains all the bones.
Go ahead, and it's your turn, Barrel.
All right. Did we remember if this thing has an attack of opportunity? Yes, no.
You didn't experience one, no.
Okay, I didn't think so. Just making sure. Let us see. There's a part of me that wants to go back to the well and cast a slow at it again just to see if it fucks it up again. Unlikely, but that might be our best bet. So I will go ahead and cast slow and then raise the shield.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, I rolled a natural 1 on that.
You did.
Yeah, so this is not in your favor. 28.
That is a meat to beat, so you are slowed for 1 round.
I rolled terrible.
Hell
Slowed
yeah.
for 1 round. Slowed 1 for 1 round?
Yes.
Love that shit.
Meat to beat. Okay, anything else?
I raised my shield. Beryl raises her shield, staring defiantly into its eyes as the magic wavers across the creature.
Love it. I wish there was a feat where you raise a shield and intimidate at the same time. Raphael, you're up.
Ruff will. I don't know if this is advisable, but it's what he's going to do. The tattoo of Pharasma around his eye starts to pulse as he spends his first 2 actions to cast Heal.
Okay.
Using his Faith tattoo is once per day, and that is just 1d8 plus 8. So that'll be 16 back to Nick.
Back to
You
Nick.
max roll
okay.
the shit out of that every time you roll that fucking
I
tattoo.
know. Yeah, it's pretty wonderful.
Let me just move Nick to this space. We'll call it, and I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna roll a little extra check for myself here. Damn, I rolled a D100 and I rolled a 50. It is so startled by Nick springing to life that it lets him go.
Ooh.
Because
Okay.
since when does one of its prey spring back to life after being devastated like that? It's like you've really rocked its world here, like, entering its cave and everything. So Nick, you take your 16 and you are no longer grabbed, and but you fall at the ground. You are prone.
Yana, may I approach the bench?
Hell yeah.
Who's Yana?
Yana.
Your honor.
Did not get that.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing his foghorn leghorn.
Did you want to say something, Scoot?
I would like to present the case that since Nirkaj was to the southeast of the creature when grabbed, he would be placed down upon the floor in the southeast corner as well.
No.
There is no facing in Pathfinder, I may add.
Sure, but this thing didn't run at you backwards either, so I think that's a little bit out of the realm of possibilities.
Though it did step back, no?
No, that was just me repositioning the token.
Son of a bitch.
Didn't spend any actions on that, yeah. I like where you're at, but you can't use non-facing as a way to get a loophole in. No dice. Anyway, Nick, you are awake and prone and wounded, and it is Raphael's turn.
Yeah, he's got 1 action left, and I genuinely don't know what it's going to be. But since he's the only one who hasn't taken any damage, I think it's just going to be to step.
Okay, just gonna be to step. Let's see, this thing does have owl reaction. What does it do again?
I think perhaps we should be retreating now. He says as he steps forward,
Yeah.
brandishing the long sword.
Harold, what do you got?
I mean, Harold unfortunately can't get into a flanking position from here.
Do we want to keep fighting this thing?
I don't know. Yes?
I don't. I'm good.
What I can tell you is that in its current position, the thing that I really fucked you up with last time while running away, I now know the rules on it, so I can't do that to you right now. Not like I did before, but it's just part of the running away thing, so I'll give you that. It's like an absolute truck, so.
Harold is just going to stride to its northeastern corner. He's going to swap weapons, and then we'll strike out with the cleaver. See if we can get a hit. And that is a 39 with a natural 20, baby.
Oh, maybe
Nice.
the tide has turned, especially with that persistent bleed on the cleaver. Oh boy.
Whoa, that's a lot of shit going on when you roll the damage now. So that is going to be a 32 plus the personal antithesis to make it a 38 plus persistent bleed.
2d6 or 1d6 times 2 persistent bleed. Hot
And do you mind
diggity
if I
damn.
hop in here real quick?
Yes.
Beryl spits at this creature.
Yeah.
Flavor spit.
No. It's just brine dragon.
Oh, never
bile.
mind. Mechanical
Literally-
spit.
Aw.
What?
You know what? I have a hero point. I rolled a 6. Yeah, I missed with a 24. You know what? Actually, fuck it.
If you're gonna turn the tide, it might as well be now.
36.
Yeah, that hits. Hell
All right,
yeah.
you take
All right.
2d6 persistent acid
You
damage.
definitely want some reaction damage in this to get it going. 36. Sorry, how much persistent?
2d6 persistent acid damage.
D6. Let's hit roll damage on that. There we go. Boom. Oh, it's bleeding and the acid is going into those open wounds. Oh, I love it. Wicked. That's Harold's turn. Okay, Nick. You're on the ground with a sudden jerk of life.
No, could you take the grab off me
Okay.
since you rolled it?
I assume the first thing you do is stand up.
Nope. First thing you do is stab from the ground with an intimidating strike.
Hell yeah.
Bearing in mind that you get a -2 to that attack.
That's fair.
Okay, just telling you. Just making sure you know.
34.
No, it actually auto-calculated. 36 you got. You can see they're prone -2. That
yeah.
hits, definitely hits.
Hell yeah.
Intimidating strike.
So 17 damage,
Okay.
and you were frightened 1.
Oh, it's piling up now.
And then he's going to take a crawl to the west. He's got the skitter feet, so he can crawl up to half his speed.
Oh, nice.
So we'll do a 10-foot crawl.
Cool,
So-
awesome. Very good. All right, that's Nick. And that brings us to the Gagateth, who is going to... Suddenly, it's everything is piling onto it. I think it will go ahead and... I think it's going to step back, and then it's going to swing 2 more legs at Ruff and Harold. Ruff first with a 29 to hit.
29 is a hit. Yeah.
It's 27 piercing damage, and Harold takes one to the chin with a 32.
Yes, I will again use Amulet's Abeyance.
You and your fancy reaction. Okay, and you're so you only take 10 damage? Diggity dog. Okay, that's the creature's turn. It's on the back foot. It's going to take 12 bleed and 11 acid. So good.
Whoa.
Fails on
Damn.
the bleed and critically fails on the acid.
Go ahead and double that 11 then to 22. That's how that works, right? No. Okay,
No,
just kidding.
no, it's not.
I like the attempt though.
That would be cool though. If it natural one just in the next round it's a ×2. That would be cool rule. Now barrel's up.
Barrel is going to brandish the staff and point it directly at Nirkaj, healing for 38 plus 24 as she spends 2 actions, and so you'll heal for 41.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
And then the prayer beads add +1 to that, and then the staff of healing also adds +2 item bonus, so it's 44 total.
Damn,
Is
that's
there an
sick.
item bonus as
Thank
well?
you.
No, there's no item. It just says you recover 1 hit point.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I recover 1 hit point, not you. So it's only +2, so it's 43.
Take
I
one
will
away.
take my one. I will take
That'll
my
be the
hit
death of
point.
you.
Well,
I
now
promise.
he's going to die.
Yep. And then last action, we'll go ahead and I don't have anything better to do, so I'm just gonna use the healer's gloves to heal myself for
Cool.
19.
All right. Rough. This
Did I
thing
max
is
roll
on.
that? I did max roll that. Jeez.
Nice. This thing's on the back foot, as it were.
Yeah, I think Ruff's gonna try and put it on his front foot and do something he normally wouldn't do and is not recommended to any other Magus players, but he's gonna use his Dimensional Assault first, I think. I just need to measure this real quick. 15. Yeah, so he will Dimensional Assaults and strike out with the longsword. That is a 31 to hit.
That is a meat to beat.
Okay, and that's 15 points slashing.
Okay.
And then with the -5, he's going to attempt a spell strike.
Okay.
Can you distracting spell strike to try to make it off guard?
No, I can't.
Why not?
Not an arcane cascade.
Oh, you need that for the distracting spell stance?
Yeah. That's a 25 to hit, but I'll
Nope.
hero point that.
You're pointing at
And that's a
-5?
31 to hit.
That's a meat to beat.
Hey.
Let's go.
Oh.
15 slashing
Mhm.
and 15 fire.
Oh, okay. Wicked. This thing is in bad shape, I'll tell you right now. It is clacking, popping, and whistling to death. Harold,
Real
you're up.
quick, Freeman.
Yep.
Did you roll a will save to drop your frightened condition?
I did not. Thank you for that. Will save coming in 24.
Okay, you're good.
Harold, go.
Okay, Harold will step forward, and then switching the amulet for the mirror will glint the mirror, and a second Harold will appear on the other side, flanking with Ruff
And himself.
and himself, and then we'll strike out with the cleaver.
Here we go.
Ooh, that's a miss. I'm going to go ahead and hero point that because I really want to hit right now.
A lot of hero points rolled around here. This is great.
Just one more for 26, so it's another
no.
miss. God damn it. Okay, well, you know what? It is what it is. I'll take it.
That's it. That's you.
That's
Do you have one more
me.
action?
No.
All right, Nick, you're back in the game more or less. What do you do?
Nick, feeling halfway invigorated, is going to stride into range and take another intimidating strike. 36.
Should be a 38 because you're not prone. Oh no, you're gonna have to stand up.
Can I stand first?
Yeah.
Oh, so then it's just a normal strike then. Yeah, so at a 38.
38. Yes, that very much hits. You're probably gonna kill it.
18 damage.
18 damage. It is not dead. Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Stand, stride, and swing. It
Poke.
is now the Gagateth's turn.
Its persistence damage will make it die, bitch.
Probably. But in the meantime, it is still going to try and strike out at everything in range. So let's go with first attack is going to be against Ruff. Ba-boom. 33 to hit. That's 24 piercing damage. Next attack in a desperate attempt is going to go to Nick for a 41 to hit. Oh my god.
Ooh, there's another
Nick
crit.
can't catch a break.
Jesus.
46 points of damage.
Still standing.
And a third attack is going to go to Harold. That's nice spread here for a 25 to hit. Map -8.
Miss.
Yeah, and it then takes 6 bleed and 9 acid. Describe how it dies, somebody.
I mean, those are Harold's afflictions. You
Yeah.
take this one, Scott.
Well, I think that it is just violently attacking as we're all just surrounding this in the pitch black room lit only by the light from Ruff, and just from all sides it's being cast spells at it and struck at and just slowly burning and melting from the inside out. It just is shrieking and striking out and just crumbles to the floor.
Hell yeah. It's like I can picture it in like some Marvel Cinematic Universe like thing where it's just like dying as it fights and like crumpling down the CGI. It's just like melting its skin and and it dies, and everyone can, but since you went ahead and put a lot of effort to that and pulled it off, you can all have your hero point.
Hey, level up.
No.
Thank you.
That's almost worth almost dying twice.
Stemming the Tide is an actual play podcast of the Adventure Path Abomination Vaults and is produced by the Uncharted North Network. Stemming the Tide uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Stemming the Tide is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Music is composed by Will Savino and artwork by Greyhood. Stemming the Tide is recorded remotely using Foundry Virtual Tabletop. If you wish to connect with us or support this project and projects to come, we can be found at unchartednorth.ca, patreon.com/unchartednorth, and on all major social media platforms. Links to all credits can be found in the episode description and our website. Thanks for tuning in.